It takes less than 1 minute to find out if you may have prediabetes. You can do it here. But you probably won't. You're busy. Kids, work, show coming back in 48 seconds. So let's do this now. Hold up one finger if you're a man, women, 0. 3 more fingers if you're over 60, 2 over 50, 1 over 40. If you're not sure, keep in mind you're sitting on a couch right now, so 1 more finger if you're not very active. 1 finger if yes, 0 if no. 1 yes, 0 no. Next, find the body type that looks most like you and hold up that many fingers while I look around awkwardly. And that's it. If you're holding up 5 fingers or more, you probably have prediabetes. Sorry to be so blunt, but hey, you're busy. Just go to the site.
Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made home ownership happen. Homeschooling yourself on loans, beefing up your credit score.
So I'm pre-approved.
You were like, yes! Sorry. Color-coding listings, ticking boxes, and flushing every toilet in a 20-mile radius. Home sweet home. You aced house hunting. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org.
Hi, I'm Mayor Frank Jackson. You've probably seen media coverage of the growing opioid epidemic in Northeastern Ohio. But what you might not know is how many of these tragedies begin with a seemingly innocent prescription for pain medication. That is why we're teaming with the Cuyahoga County Opiate Marketing Task Force to encourage you to know the risk. Go to the website on your screen to learn which pills are opiates and alternative ways of dealing with pain. What starts as a prescription can end with addiction, so know the risk.
So I would like to welcome you all to the 49th Annual Turner School of Construction Management James H. Walker program. Woo, yeah! Woo! So the reason we're here tonight is really to celebrate the 28 graduates of the program for the year. And then also to give thanks to all of the instructors and the individuals who gave their time to make this program successful. Thank the families and everyone who has, supported the students along the way so they can be successful this evening. So before we get started, I would like to point out a couple of important VIPs in the room, one of which is the Director of the Office of Equal Opportunity, Dr. Melissa Burrows. And the Chief of Public Affairs, Natoya Walker-Minor. So with that, what we're really going to go through this evening, everyone should have a program in front of them. If you don't, borrow one or steal one from one of your new friends. What we're really going to do is Turner's going to give a welcome, and then we're going to have a student speak about his experience. We're going to congratulate a very important instructor, and then we'll have each of the students come up and you'll be able to receive a certificate. We'll do some great photos, and then the most important part, you guys will get to eat. See? So there's a prize at the end, yes. All right, so with that, I should have mentioned this at the beginning, I'm sorry. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Megan Grable, and I work for Turner. That was supposed to be at the beginning, thank you. And here with me to welcome you all is Jeff Loyal, Turner Vice President and Project Director.
Welcome. Before I start, let's give Megan a round of applause for everything that she did for facilitating the graduate program. So thank you, Megan. Thank you very much. So welcome, everybody. My name is Jeff Loyal. I am the Vice President and Director of Project Director, I'm filling in for Jason Jones. So for those of you that know Jason Jones, Jason is like way up here and I'm right down here from a height perspective. But I got him beat on age, okay? I'd like to welcome everybody to the 49th Annual James H. Walker Graduation Ceremony of the Turner Construction School of Management for all of the graduates. And I'll tell you what, 49 years is absolutely phenomenal. I was a younger man back 30 years ago. Hilton Smith, does everybody know Hilton Smith? Hilton Smith was also a very young man about 30 years ago. So the rest of the country in Turner wanted to start a construction management training program just like we do it in Cleveland. So everybody knew to go to Hilton in order to figure out how to do that. Our first class was 5 people, okay? And I think this other business unit that I worked to start it in had about 5 people. It now graduates about 100 people a year. But I've got to tell you, for those of you that are graduating today, what a super foundation this was. We have offices in 45 business units throughout the country. The foundation of those CM training programs of every one of those offices was based upon what started here in Cleveland 49 years ago. So everybody is doing it just like Cleveland. And I'll tell you what's a phenomenal national program, but you got to thank the students. You've also got to thank the instructors for that too. But it's been a fantastic, fantastic program. What I'd like to do next is say thank you to the instructors that have been with us for the 2018 program, starting with the City of Cleveland, the Office of Equal Opportunity, Mayor Frank Jackson, Director Melissa Burrows, Chief Natoya Walker Minor, Nora Singleton, and Karen Whitaker. From Construction Employers Association, Glenn Schumite, Cuyahoga Community College, Alicia Booker, Cuyahoga County, Nancy Mercado, NEORSD, Diana Jones, Urban League of Greater Cleveland, Cordell Stokes. From Dingus and Daga, Monondaga, Bon Hill. From Franz Ward LLP, Tom Cardone and Alan Delaide. From Nationwide Insurance, Gus Hoyas. From NV5, Brian Stewart. PNC Bank, Martin Hale. Visibility Marketing Inc., Montree Rucker Adams. And from Turner Construction Company, Scott Cole, Megan Grable, Brett Klinger, Amber Massaro, Jeff Poor, Chris Snyder, Chris Thompson, Jeff DeFranco, Jason Jones, Brandon Makita, Joe Schillens, Orlando Taylor, and Tyrone Williams. Please give these folks a round of applause for everything that they've done. So on behalf of all of the instructors and Turner Construction Company, I'd like to say congratulations to the 2018 graduation class, the James H. Walker and Turner Construction School of Construction Management. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. Now what we're going to do is have one of our graduates of this year's class come up and say a few words. Before I do so, I want to point everyone's attention to something. And the graduates each received a book. It's a spiral-bound book. You may see them at your table. And what it contains is the company summary of our graduates. Throughout the program, with a little bit of influence, we had inspired them to give us a company summary to publish, to put all together. And in the back, you're going to see some student comments. And there's one that is not included, but I would like to read out loud to you all. It's from Fatima Ware. If you want to raise your hand and say hello, I'm going to embarrass you a little bit. Hi. Yep, she's up here in the front, guys. And this is her quote that I think is really inspiring. And again, it's not in the book, but I think you guys should all hear it. End quote. As a woman in the construction industry, it is not my mission to compete with my sister or anyone but myself. To be better today than I was yesterday, while striving to be the best me that I can be. I would also like to empower women in my field through education and involvement in the union and community, to be proactive in the political arena for women's issues, and to promote leadership amongst us. I want us all to win. And I really wanted to read this out loud because that's what this program is really about. This is what this industry is about. This is what this partnership with the city, with Turner, with all of you here is all about. It's about inspiring people and wanting us all to win. So thank you so much for your inspiring words. And then with that, I'm going to welcome Joseph Lockery up to the microphone. He is the owner of Northeast Electric. He was a very involved student this year, and I would like to have him share with you some of his experiences from the program. So with that, please welcome Joe.
Thank you very much. This is less about my experiences and more about what the city of Cleveland is doing for the people that work so hard to sort of better themselves. Effective altruism is a philosophical movement that encourages individuals to utilize their internal moral beliefs as a way to promote growth in the people and community around them. The theory of effective altruism applies more broadly to scientific projects, companies, and policy initiatives that have a proven track record to save lives, help people, and benefit communities. Take a look around the room, graduating class of 2018. The businessmen and women in this room who have given their time selflessly are the true effective altruists among us. After spending countless hours and days actively pursuing an appropriate topic for this speech, I concluded that there absolutely isn't one. I haven't really been able to express in words the gratitude that me and my fellow classmates feel for the opportunities that have been afforded to us here. Honestly, how often do people get a chance to absorb industry knowledge at first-hand training at no cost? And the reward, a chance to become more lucrative in our quest for financial freedom. What a beautiful concept. Yes, what a beautiful concept. Thank you, my man, I appreciate that. Thank you. I came here a year ago because the energy that Cleveland has created as a powerhouse for local business ventures is intoxicating. What Mayor Frank Jackson and his highly driven team have developed here in the city that I love is a fundamental movement backed by its own people. Local business conducting business locally. When we really examine the rate of growth the city has seen the last 5 years, our progress and change is undeniable. Look at what is happening around us. When you get a city believing in itself again, you open the floodgates for effective altruism. Philanthropy for the people, sourced and driven by the people. Local people taking care of local people doing business locally. I could continue with the local business puns, but somebody should probably stop me before I get too far with that. It goes without saying that thanks to Turner and their partnership with the city of Cleveland, we have all been given an opportunity to thrive within ourselves and our community. As I look at this crowd, I see a group of hungry, hardworking individuals that now have an obligation to pay it forward, in some respect. This class has been the mean, median, and mode for anyone who has ever wanted a chance. 13 weeks ago, I saw all of you in a different light than I do now, and I can tell that most, if not all of us, has used this class in a way to leverage our entrepreneurial ventures. But it is now our obligation, better yet, our duty as leaders in the community to spread the wealth of knowledge and gainful employment to the people of this great city. Pay it forward and be a guiding light. Just remember that we're all in this together, and never, ever forget who you are as a professional, a business owner, and a fearless leader. Eat or be eaten. Thank you for your time, and everyone who has made this program a truly vital piece of my success story and an inspirational time in my career. May I live forever. May you live forever and a day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Joe. I think that much exceeded our expectations. Excellent. So I'm going to transition into the next portion, which is where we thank our instructors. As mentioned, this program has been around for 49 years. We're coming up to the big 5-0, if you will. And that only happens because of the continuous support that we have from the people in our community. We have instructors who continue to give us their time, their resources, their knowledge to better this entire community, and we cannot thank them enough. And part of that here is something I want to share with you. In this year's class, the best instructor, the most well-received instructor was Mano Donga, and he has been doing this program for years in Cleveland. And I want to read with you a couple of the quotes that we have, some comments that students have. The best instructor by far. The interactive class allowed me to retain more. He has a great personality and a sense of humor. He was very entertaining and a knowledgeable speaker. It was a pleasure listening to him. So on behalf of the entire Turner School 2018, I would like to welcome you up here and thank you for your time and your dedication to our program.
I feel for you guys. You had to put up with me for almost 2.5 hours. And at least I kept some of you awake. I really want to thank this, in seriousness, I want to thank the sponsors of the program, City of Cleveland, Turner, and other civic organizations. I believe I've taught this class for almost 40 years out of the 49 years. And Mrs. Walker used to actually be the registration lady in the old days. And we've gone through 6 different locations, and it's incredible resource that's made available to all of us. And I just want to thank you all. I know I salute you all, because when you start your own business, you are optimism, you are the future, you are the growth, and go get it. Go win the world.
So next, we're going to transition to the really important part of the program, and that's our graduates. So we are going to give you all certificates, and you're going to get your photo taken. I warned you guys, this is coming. So what I'm going to have you do is we're going to line up kindergarten style in alphabetical order. All right, wait, I'm not done yet. So if you open your programs, you guys are all listed alphabetically. Go ahead and take a look who's in front of you, who's behind you. I'm going to ask in a moment that you guys line up over here to my left, your right, yeah? Alphabetical order in an orderly fashion. At that time, the director and the chief will be announcing your names and giving you guys certificates. You will come up here to the center area. You will be photographed. It'll be glamorous and fantastic. And then we will transition over, kind of lining up along here like a big army of graduates, yeah? And when we're done, we'll move over and we'll take a group photo. We're good? All right, so we're gonna do that in 1 second. But first, I am going to introduce again the director of the Office of Equal Opportunity, Dr. Melissa Burrows, and the Chief of Public Affairs, Natoya Walker-Minor. Thank you. Go.
So we're gonna start with Mr. Ali Al-Darwash. Anthony Everett.
I don't believe it.
Congratulations. Charlia Smith. Congratulations. Thank you. Siniera Caver Charles. Did I pronounce that correctly? How do you pronounce it? Oh, scenario?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
phonetic.
scenario. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry. I apologize. Decree Mays. Thank you.
No problem.
Congratulations.
Fatima Ware. Did you break it?
No, he told me not to wear it. Congratulations.
Harith Abiyadi. Did I pronounce that correctly? Okay. I was practicing. James Cunningham. Is that here? Is that here? Okay. That's okay. Joel Torres.
Congratulations.
Joseph Lowry. Lowry. Your speech was excellent.
Oh, thank you very much. I
it was
really believe in that. Yeah,
no, that was excellent. Excellent speech. Kenneth Kirkland. Hey, I thought you went through this program before. Okay. Okay. Kenny Torres. Congratulations. Kevin Edwards. Congratulations.
It's been a long time, no see.
I know, it's been a while.
That's right.
Good to see you.
Congratulations.
Lance Mason. You made it. Linnell Teachy. Okay. Lee Bird. Good. Michael Hidviji. I'm good. How you doing?
Congratulations.
Moses Hinton Jr. Congratulations. Nikki Lorenzo Luna. Congratulations. Renice Roser. Congratulations. Yes, congratulations. Rhonda Crowder. Congratulations. Congratulations. Hair is pretty. Hey, go ahead. Oops. Ricardo Nazario. Did I get it right?
Yeah, you
Okay. Oh.
Congratulations.
Sharonda Adams.
Congratulations. You're welcome.
Theron Eulenberg. William Owens. Oh, 1 second, William. Just stay right there. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry. Now it's your turn. William Owens. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
James Cunningham.
Congratulations. You're welcome.
These are 2018 graduates. You want to go take it? Yeah. Help me congratulate our graduates again with a round of applause. So again, my name is Natoya Walker Minor, and I have the privilege and the pleasure to serve as the Chief of Public Affairs for the City of Cleveland. And in that capacity, my job is to work with directors and others in this community around economic opportunity. That's what this is about, and that's what this program is all about. How do we connect the dots with economic opportunities? And we know that economic opportunities are connected through either work or creating work as an entrepreneur, as a business. I am so excited that we have 28 graduates this year. This is the 49th year of this partnership, and that partnership is critical. Relationships matter. Our speaker spoke about the relationships, his first impressions when he first came in here, and now the relationships that he has with each and every one of you. Keep these relationships intact. Leverage your businesses one with another. Go into a joint venture. Be a prime and a sub with one another. Grow your businesses together. The thing that's important when it comes to construction is estimating on time so that you can make your profit, you can pay your bills, and you can store some. Save some of the resources that you earn. Don't spend everything. Make sure that you have separate accounts for your businesses, for your tax purposes. Make sure that you have clean audits. Make sure that when you are in the relationships with the prime contractors that you deliver. This partnership between the city and Turner is 48 years old. That's important. Relationships matter. They're a major player here in Cleveland and across this country. During my travels, sometimes I've been in cities and I look up and I see a Turner construction sign or trailer someplace, and I used to call Hilton, and now I'll call Torrin or Orlando or Jason and say Turner is everywhere. But we have Turner here, and they have invested into our community, and that's important. Relationships. Relationships matter. It matters to be proximate. It matters to know who each other is so that you can be available when someone in this class calls you to be in a partnership with them, or if Turner has opportunities to partner with you as well. You have to deliver. Be available to listen, to learn, and to leverage. That's what's important. That's what's important. The diversity of that is critical. If someone in this room can do something that you need on a contract, partner with them. That's critical. All of this is about economic opportunities. This program gives you a launching pad. It opens doors. It shares some insights that you may not have known before, and it definitely exposed you to people like Daga. He knows better than everybody in here the importance of keeping those books. I'm sure he talked about that. That's critical. That's critical. So maintain those books, deliver, estimate appropriately, leverage, learn. Keep these relationships going so that you too can have economic opportunity, that you too can have economic prosperity. And don't stop there. When you have the opportunity to lean back and pull somebody up with you, reach as you climb. Open the doors for somebody else, just like we have opened some doors for you. I want to acknowledge also Megan. This is your first year, and I hope it's the first of many years with Turner, because we have such a strong relationship with them, with all the guys that we've worked with over the years, and it's welcome to see a female diversity coming on board to work with us as we do this work. At this time, I'll turn it back over to Megan, and she'll direct us as we go into the dinner portion. Congratulations, and always, always seek excellence and excel.
All right, guys, so I'm not going to take too much longer. I'm sure you guys are hungry. So at this time, I'm going to thank you guys all for being my first graduating class, hopefully one of many. So thank you for that, and I'm going to release you guys to get food.